Hello everyone, Jayad Basha here. In the previous session, we have been discussed about new economic policy 1991 and the meaning of LPG and the different steps were taken to implement liberalization, privatization and globalization into the Indian economy. And in this session, we are going to discuss about the major objectives of the new economic policy. Right. So here the basic objective of a new economic policy of 1991 are as follows. The first is utilizing fully the indigenous capabilities of entrepreneurs. Okay, the first basic objective is utilizing the fully indigenous capabilities of entrepreneurs. Means that the indigenous means here it refers to the native, means the original things, okay, which are native to some particular place. Like say for example, there are some products or goods which are belongs to some particular place. Okay, here government can majorly focus on those kinds of industries to get more benefit or here basically the objective is exporting these indigenous things by promoting the entrepreneurs or by providing some basic facilities of credit, loans, quality materials management trainings, and obviously land. Okay, they are promoting these things. Okay, the next basic objective is fostering research and development efforts for the development of indigenous technology. Okay, here government is again the providing funds to the institutions, universities for the research and development purpose. Okay, for mainly indigenous technologies. Okay, indigenous technologies. Okay, then rising investment is again the basic objective of new economic policy. Here rising investment nothing but collecting the money from various sources. Okay, collecting the money from the various sources for the improvement of infrastructure, development of business economy in the country. Okay, then another objective is to removing the regulating system and other weaknesses. Okay, here the basic objective of this 1991 policy is to liberalizing the policies, privatizing the ownership and globalizing the business. Hence, so by this way, here they are removing the regulating system in the country and other weaknesses which are hurdling the business development in the country, and then improvement in efficiency and productivity. Okay, so previously in our country there are we could see that there are various family businesses were running, and the small and medium scale businesses were using traditional method of manufacturing. Hence they are not utilizing the resources effectively and efficiently. The productivity was very low then. So hence government is mainly focusing on export oriented thing. For that the quality is very important, and the productivity helps them to achieve the or reducing the cost, right? So hence they are mainly focusing on the efficiency and productivity. Then next important thing is controlling the monopolistic power, right? See here the major objective of new economic policy is controlling the monopolistic power. Okay, it should not be the business or the industry should not be controlled by a single entity or company. It should be free for new entrant also and for other companies also. So it should not be controlled by a single entity or person. Okay, then assigning the right areas for the public sector undertakings. Okay, here another basic objective of this new industrial policy is assigning the right areas for the public sector undertakings. Okay, we know that during 1991 industrial policy, ownership has been diverted more towards the private hand. Hence, public sector becomes very weaker. Weaker means here the ownership of public sector units become less and less, or which were reduced to 2. Hence, it is decided that the right areas where the growth perspective is high for the public sector units where we mainly focusing on those areas only. Okay, then another objective of this policy is ensuring welfare as well as skills and facilities to the workers to enable them to face new technologies. Okay, again here LPG policy mainly focusing on the welfare of the human resources, by providing the skills which are necessary to perform the job and facilities to the workers to enable them to face new technology. Whenever we saw that today there are various the fast pace of business, this is happened due to mainly the technological changes in the industries. Okay, now the world become a village. We normally call it global village. Okay, due to the fast changing of technology and in this internet era, we could see that the WhatsApp, Facebook, other messengers, the social medias now coming under whole globe under a single platform. Hence, it is very necessary for each and every one of us to uh, face new technological changes and adjust with that. Hence, so by that time means during the 1991 and after they are mainly focusing on these things, because when the whole Indian economy going to liberalize, privatize and globalizing means that there are various potential threats and various changes going to happen in our economy. So due to which there might be chances of coming of new technologies, new skills, new set of procedures of production, etc. So to face these things, we required some skills training. Okay, and we should psychologically encourage workforce to face these new changes in economy or within the country, within the industry or the company. Okay, so then retaining the capacity to earn our own foreign exchange throughout export. Okay, another major objective is retaining the capacity, okay, to earn our own foreign exchange through exports. Okay, then to achieve self-reliance. Okay, here to achieve self-reliance means we should not be dependent on any other country so for that particular product or service. Okay, we should be able to export the thing instead of importing the goods and services from any other countries. We should be self-reliant. We should be self-sufficient to provide all the basic facilities of the particular goods and services to all the people of the country. Okay, these are some major objectives of the new economic policy. Now we are looking at some highlights of the LPG policy. Okay, here we could see that due to LPG policy, 1951 Industrial Licensing Act or the Licensing Act is abolished, or the focus is it is almost reduced. The abolitions of this licensing or permit system. Okay, and public sector role diluted means that due to the privatization, ownership is transferred to private people. Okay, previously it is 45% of shares of public sector were sold, but now as per 1991 economic reform, 55% of public sector unit shares were sold to the private people, and in few industries public sector were not been allowed, but after 91 it was allowed. Now the industries were reduced from 17 to 2. Okay, only 2 industries having the monopoly in the country, means that which are controlled by the central government of India. Okay, hence public sector role diluted. Okay, MRTP limit goes. Okay, MRTP Act 1969 were introduced mainly for the reducing not allowing monopolistic practices, restrictive trade practices, but now this limit goes. Then beginning of privatization. Okay, the major highlight of this policy is beginning of privatization. Okay, here after 1991 we see the tremendous changes in private sector as government of India allow private sector people almost all every industry, hence they started their business. Okay, then free entry to foreign investment and technology. Okay, due to this new economical changes in country, it is possible of free entry of foreign investment and technology, again which resulted in the country's economical development and industries development. Industries location policy liberalized. Okay, previously it has been various rules and regulations were followed for identifying the location. But now industrial location policy is liberalized. Means there are some areas, there are some special ecological areas where government should not allow any business people to start their business. But now here in few cases government is allowing to start their manufacturing units. Okay, means that location policy is liberalized for few industries, and abolition of phased manufacturing programs for new projects. Okay, again this one is also important thing. Okay, then removal of mandatory convertibility clauses. Okay, as business goes globalization, it is mandatory to convertibility, hence it is removed. Then specific changes include the reduction in import tariffs. Okay, we, then deregulation of market happens and reduction of taxes is happened, because due to these things like regulation or deregulation of markets, reduction of taxes, there are various foreign companies are showing interest to start their business in India, and there are other countries they are focusing on India as their business partner, right? So due to this important thing, and these are some highlights of this policy, because of which the 1991 policy successfully implemented, and we could see that the tremendous changes what happened now, right? So in the next session we are discussing about the impact of LPG on Indian economy. Okay, thank you guys.